Welcome, everybody. Um, I'll put that there. Welcome, everybody. I want to say that all are welcome. It doesn't matter if you've ever looked at the Old Testament before, if you know Hebrew or not, if you're Jewish or not, if you're religious or not, it doesn't matter. The invitation here with me, but I'm not alone, I'm just the one talking, is that all are welcome. And that if you are interested, then it's already a wonderful sign. This Torah study or Bible study, Old Testament study, it has a different kind of style to it, which I started a few weeks ago. And that is that I've barely looked at this section that has already been decided by people for a very long time, more than hundreds and hundreds of years, that this is the part of the Old Testament, of the first 5 books of the Old Testament, that within a usually Jewish context, that we read, and therefore people all over the world are looking at the same text on the same week. So that is very beautiful. It's also very important for me to share and remind all of us that these delineations were not in the original setup of the text. That these breaking apart, well, this chapter ends here and this chapter starts here, and this is the name of this chapter, all came so much later down the line than the inception of the text itself. And to me, I find that there is a lot of meaning in that. It can be seen on many levels. And if it's just for itself, it's to know that as a fact. So this style is that we look at the text together, even if you don't have it in front of you, even if you don't know Hebrew, even if you don't know where we are, quote unquote, you actually do know because you are now here. Thank you for being here. So we get to do it together. And I find that when I've been doing this live on YouTube the last few weeks, that then there can be a quality of aliveness in it because it's unplanned. And that to me is one of the tenets that the text actually provides and gives, is this spontaneity and aliveness. So without further ado, this week's Parsha is Vayakhel. So that's the first word here. It's a verb that Moshe, which is the Hebrew name for Moses, or Moses's name in Hebrew. Moshe came first before translated to English through at least 2 other languages. So talk about the errors that can happen down the line from Hebrew to Greek to Latin to English. Oh my word. Okay. So we're in Exodus. Who knows what that means? And Moshe is assembling the whole crew. Okay? Et kol adat b'nai Israel. So the entire crew, the entire assembly, the entire, sometimes translated as community. But what is so beautiful in the word for the whole crew is a 2-letter root, which is Ayin Daled. And as I have said before, many streams do not accept a two-letter root in Hebrew. Hebrew is a root language, so extraordinary in many ways because of that. And the Ayin Daled means witness. So we get this sense about witnessing. There's something being witnessed, there's something about being a witness. And it's the same two-letter root for Gan Eden, Garden of Eden. It's Ed-En. And it's also for the one of the names for the, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. One of the names for the tablets. So this root is there again, Ayin Daled. So here are some things that Moshe is sharing. Do this, don't do this, don't do this. All right. Bring this, these colors, some instructions. And bringing more things. They're going to be building some items. My God, gold, silver, copper, colors, turquoise, purple, scarlet, linen, wood carvings. I mean, the list is very amazing. Goat hair. People were inspired, men, women, bring this, bring that. Honoring these as some of this as sacred work. A very beautiful phrase. And starting to make curtains. You do 50 of this kind of loop on this side and this over here, and very specific instructions of how to actually build in the material world these items, sacred items. Then we get to the partition. And there is a woven design of Kruvim. Now, we talked about Kruvim a few weeks back because it was already here, that most people have heard of Kruvim as cherubs or cherubim, and that they've been later on understood as angels, a form of angels. But these beings themselves, just because they have wings, no one here says that they're angels. They're Kruvim, and the root of the of the Kruvim is being close. So it's like closies, or like closums, and that's very beautiful. And now building things for the ark and the cover and a table and a menorah. So a menorah, what most people use during Hanukkah is actually not a menorah. It's a Chanukiah. And the menorah has 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and 1 in the middle of the shamash. And that is what's being described here in its creation from gold. So all these descriptions of things that are being built and made, and now there's an incense altar, and now a burnt offering altar, and a courtyard, like it's really coming along. I have seen this for many years as a meditation, and that feels very vulnerable to share. So maybe if people are interested, we could do it together. A very deep visualization meditation. And already we're at the end of the Parsha. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Describing the next piece of material to be created, which is a screen. With this and this and this and all these descriptions. So what this says to me is maybe it's time and I can record another one of this component, this Parsha, with offering it as a visualization. Many aspects of what is in Torah or Chumash or Pentateuch or first 5 books of the Old Testament is not necessarily talking about the physical world, in relation to, for sure, because here we are. But it's a very important piece to remember because most of our translations don't honor that fact. And a lot of that has gotten lost in mistranslation. And so I encourage all of us, including me, to see truth for what it is. Going back to the beginning of the Parsha to close out, make a little cycle back. There's a pretty rough line, a little burp, burp. Oh God, really? That's deep. And when I come to those lines that are full of punishment or fear or hate, I know that is not love. And what we're doing by bringing our eyes to the text is loving it. It is not different from Martin Luther King way of life or how we are continuing to learn how to treat one another and ourselves. Oh, that pain, oh, that fear. Hello. I cradle you like a baby, as many teachers from many traditions offer to do. And here we get to do it too. So, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Shavua Tov. Have a beautiful week. Bye.